Protesters are kind of weak here, guys. I expected more out of them, right?
They didn't seem to have the energy to get
I
up
know.
in
I
front.
thought they'd have more, Yeah, I like it. Please keep going.
I will say, though, going back to the mortgage rates, as you were saying, I would say that probably has a lot more to do with private equity buying up homes than the inflation rate.
Well, hold on. There's two parts to that. I'm not talking just about mortgage. Interest rates are up. I'm talking about just the asset price itself.
That too, I would say it's a lot more related to private equity buying up homes.
But why is private equity doing that? Because they have so much cheap money that we've put into the system, they don't know what to do with it. Now, I think we could agree, actually, there should be laws against BlackRock coming in and buying single-family homes and renting them back. You should not be a society of renters. It's bad for society.
Yes.
So we can agree on that. I say that as a conservative. It's bad for the human experience and for generational flourishing. But when you open up the guzzle of cheap money, which we have done, especially post-COVID, there's a price to that, and the price is that your currency gets weaker. We're seeing that right now.
Yes. So would you say that it was actually necessary in order to get out of the huge recession we experienced during the pandemic
No, I think we should have just opened up the economy. We never should have locked down the country. Okay. So we never should have borrowed the $6 trillion. We never should have done the stimulus stuff. It hurt every single one of you. It increased suicide rates, depression, anxiety, fiscal problems, economic problems, political problems.
I could definitely agree with that to some extent. But would you say even in, say, 2009, lowering the interest rates to zero in that sense, was that
we didn't
necessary?
go to zero. We didn't. We went down, believe it or not. We went to 5%. COVID, we went to near zero.
Yes.
But no, I have a contrarian view on 2008. I think we should have let the banks fail.
Ooh, okay.
And I think we should have. I think we actually should have allowed the market to solve it, not to have socialism for the rich and brutal capitalism for the working class.
I totally agree with that.
Okay,
I totally agree with that.
I think that Wells Fargo, Goldman, I think that Lehman and the big banks that failed should have had to actually climb themselves out, or you just destroyed a moral hazard, is what you did, and zero executives went to prison. I agree with Elizabeth Warren on this. None of these robber barons that did what they did in 08 served federal prison time. Meanwhile, and I will use a political statement to contrast it, grandmas that went to the Capitol on January 6th and took selfie videos are in federal prison. You ask me who's a bigger threat to democracy? Wall Street executives that bankrupted our economy in 2008 are a bigger threat to our country than people that walked into the Capitol building